Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop here at Flat 6 Motorsports. My name's Ivan, and today we're going to show you how to install lowering links on your Taycan. Let's get into it. So before we put the vehicle up on a lift or before you jack it on the ground, we're gonna have to deactivate the air suspension system. And there's a couple ways of doing that, but we're gonna go through the vehicle menu here on the home screen. So go ahead and select vehicle. And then over on the right-hand side, you have 3 dots. Go ahead and select that. And at the bottom, you have vehicle settings. And then you wanna kind of scroll down a little ways to additional chassis settings. And right here you have activate and deactivate jack mode. You have a little check mark to show that it turns on. And once you do that, then you'll be able to lift up the vehicle. So now we have the Taycan on the lift. We went ahead and removed the rear tire because the rear links are a little tricky to get to. They're kind of tucked behind the rear suspension airbag. So just to kind of make it a little bit easier to get to them, we went ahead and pulled the wheel off. So we do recommend doing that for the rears. Now the fronts, you can do it with the wheel on. We'll show you that in just a minute. So we're gonna get into this and we'll show you how to get that rear link off. And we're gonna start by removing the top portion that's connected to the level sensor. You wanna be careful with that. And then we'll take it off of the lower control arm mounted here. Now they are just like little ball joints, so you want to use some type of fork tool. I'm using 2 of them here to kind of pry against each other. That way do as little force against the arm as possible. So let's get into it. So now that we have the factory links off of the car, I'm going to show you real quick on how we're going to go ahead and adjust these adjustable links to get the proper drop that you need. So let's take a look right here. So what we're showing here is the front link right here. This is how we measure it. Now you don't have to use calipers, but these are the easiest way to measure them. The factory links are 104. What makes the Taycan a little bit different than, say, the Macan is that the fronts will increase in length, whilst the rears will decrease in length. That's just how the suspension is set up. So the factory ones, they measure at 104. And what we did is we set the adjustables to 114. So 10 millimeters up will increase, or excuse me, will drop the vehicle about 1 inch in the front. And then we're gonna do the same on the back, except we're gonna reduce the length by 10 millimeters. So the factory links measure 111. And we're going to take this one down to 101. Again, they are adjustable right there and just rotate them about 90 degrees out of sync. So once you get that setting, again, that's for a 1 inch drop, front and rear, but you can adjust them to however you want. And then we'll go ahead and put them back on the vehicle. And I'll show you that here in just a second. All right, so with the fixed links, they're already at the proper length, but if you're using the adjustable links, go ahead and set them to the length that you want based on the height of the vehicle. And with these, you just simply snap them back in place. They're a lot easier to put back on than the stock ones, so we'll show you how to do that right now. So the front you can still do with the wheel on, but for clarification and just so you guys can see what's going on here, we did take the wheel off. It does make it a little bit easier, but you can do it with the wheel on. So let's go ahead and let me show you how it's done. The link right here is pretty easy to get to, but again, you still want to be careful of the level sensor right here. So we're gonna use the same fork tools. We're gonna pop off the lower joint first, and then we'll be able to pull it off the top joint. All right, so now we have our new lowering link. Again, with the rear, the fixed one just clip right in, and the adjust one, just go ahead and set them to the length that you need to get the required lowering. So go ahead and just clip these in. So there you have it, a very simple modification that you can do for your Taycan that really changes the stance of this vehicle. If you want to get a set for yourself, check us out on flat6.com and check us out on YouTube for more content. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.